Our objective for this topic is we have, can you read, row 1? Okay, so I have already written also here. So, you please read this one. Kanina lang. Okay, row 1. Okay, isa na. Okay, claro.
At the end of the lesson, 75% of the students are able to first describe the characteristics of ancestor. Second, explain how the event becomes a disaster. 3.
Okay, so ano na lang, 1 dira, 2 o 3. Okay, start. Row 1.
Describe the characteristic of ancestor.
Okay, row 2. Thank you.
Explain how and when an event becomes a disaster.
Okay, row 3.
Give examples of events that can become a disaster.
Okay, so all in all, you have how many objectives? Group 4? Okay, we have?
3.
Okay, so do not stand up group 4. I'm just asking how many objectives we have. Okay, so thank you. So we have 3 objectives for this morning. Okay, but before that, I'll be showing a simple picture, no? Then try to figure out this one. Analyze, no? Analyze. Okay, this one. So this is what we call a bar graph. Okay? Somebody could able to describe the bar graph. Okay, we have there the type of disaster. Okay? So we have the storm, we have the snow, we have wildfire, terrorism, and we have chemicals, no? Mass transport and other disaster related. Okay? Based on the graph, then how are you going to describe, no? Based on the color coding. Okay? Somebody? No? So that is the percentage for each disaster type. Okay? When it comes in flooding, and when it comes in hurricane, when it comes in earthquake, and when it comes in mass transport. Okay? Somebody who describe the graph. Okay, what can you say or what can you tell or describe the graph based on the presentation? Somebody? So, it has, yes, Flores? It has what?
It describes the expected and actual.
Very good. So you have there the legend. When you say expected, it indicates color, blue, and when it is aqua, that is the red color. Okay, so you have now the idea of what is the difference of the unexpected and the actual. Okay? Parang reality, ano ba yan? Versus reality. Okay? Yung nasa sa Facebook. Okay? Expectation versus reality. Okay, another idea aside from Flores. Yes, Gonzaga?
Another disaster map, the actual damage mo kay Nastasha, Nastasha kaysa expected.
Okay, so mas taas is the actual or the actual damage is higher compared to the unexpected rate or percentage. Okay? Nice idea? Anybody? Okay, so what else? So you can now specify from the topic, the subtopic, no? So aside from, according to Flores, that there is a color coding. So when you say blue, that is the unexpected. So when you say red, that is the actual. So according to Gonzaga, so excuse me, the red color is much higher compared to the blue or the actual disaster itself compared to unexpected. Okay? What else? Good. Yes, Miles?
The earthquake and the mass transport, the
do more or the expected disaster is higher than the actual disaster.
Okay, again, so the earthquake,
And the mass transport, the expected disaster is higher than the actual disaster.
so when we say earthquake, and then the mass transport is, the actual rate is, saman? Okay. Okay, lower than the expected. Okay, therefore, so when it comes in earthquake and mass transport, so mas baba yung actual kaysa expected. Okay? Kasi sometimes we can set the idea that earthquake, no? So earthquake is 2 what? 2. Pagdating pag earthquake na, lahat nagkakaroon na, ano? Na? Okay, yung mga high expectation, no? High disaster expectation, that's normal. So it's, sorry. It's because we are humans, so we have fears, diba? Okay, what else? Ano pa, John? Anybody? So if we have the low expectation versus the actual, what about the higher expectation and the actual? When it comes in the percentage composition. Okay? What's man? So most of the disasters, the higher expectation is what? And the higher description is always on the actual or on the expected. Huh? Okay. So in summary, about all the colors, so the most of the color indicates that what? Mas marami ba yung higher? Mas marami ba yung lower? Mas marami ba yung actual? Or mas marami yung expected? Okay. So how did you get that idea? Yes, Kalion? Yes, Ana?
Sa paragraph mo. Sa paragraph mo kay ang red kay mo mas daghan mas taas ang chance ang actual mo mas dami.
Okay, when it comes in, what kind of disaster? Okay, flooding. Okay, what else? That's a nice idea of when it comes in differentiating the actual and the expected. Okay. Somebody from group 1 or row 4 pala. Okay? Oh, what is your observation in the graph? Or in the bar graph? So, actually, in your research, you can come up with that kind of activity, diba? So, when you research, you are going to count the numbers, diba? Then you are going to interpret that one in a form of bar graph. No? So, you can present that one. Pwede siyang maging bar graph or pie graph, diba? Percentage composition. Okay, meron pa? Row 4. So, meron tayo sa row 1. Okay, row 2, row 3, row 4 na lang. So that we can come up with our next slide. Okay, row 4. Somebody from row 4? Ariban? Okay. What is your description or can you describe the graph presented on the slide? So what do you understand from looking at the picture? What is the first thing that came to your mind looking at the picture? What is that? Mickey.
It is describing or determining the percentage of the actual or expected.
Okay, simple as that. It describes about the determining the difference of the expected and the actual. Okay? So that's idea are all correct. Oh, your idea are all correct. So let's start with our first slide. So, from the basic, dapat alamin natin kung ano ang mga characteristics ng disaster when an event a disaster. So, kailan siya pwedeng tawagin disaster? Okay, at saka, what are the events that can become a disaster? Okay, so we have here, no, as a recall, so always remember that before going to the new topic, we want to discuss, of course, the previous topic. So, what is this? Can you read, International?
Disaster. A disaster is a sudden calamitous event that seriously disrupts the functioning of a community or society and causes widespread human, material, economic, and environmental losses and impacts which exceeds the ability of the affected community to cope using only its own resources.
Okay, so without reading at the meaning, so we can now simplify, we can now describe what is a disaster, right? Okay, so all you have to do is to remember, of course, the term calamitous event. Okay, sudden, di ba? Ashes, kasi nung nag-move ang volcano, ay nag-release siya ng mga fumaroles. Okay? Kaya yung mga sulfur dioxide, no, yung mga materials na galing, ang mga elements na galing sa volcano, bumato siya sa tubig, so nag-change ang color. Okay? Sa volcano. Kaya isa ka ng crater. When we say crater, sa rin ang lakes, that is a flowing water or a standing river? When we say lake, that is what? Okay, when we say crater, saan na siya? Ha? Sa Bisaya, saan na crater? Ha? Saan mo na? Banga-banga? Okay, or? Saan mo na siya? Nag-form siya o shallow lang. When we say shallow, di lalo, mabaw lang siya. Pero na siya mouth, ay bottom, di ba? Okay, so we need to say na crater siya, pero may tendency nga mag-change ang color doon sa mga fumaroles na gikan sa volcano, no? Nga mga, for example, sulfur oxide. That is why, na init hot spring is what we call a sulfuric resort. Okay? Kasi, tinatawag siya na sulfuric resort kasi marami siyang presence of sulfur. Okay, so rin ang sulfur, guys, makaayon sa tagid kung Bisaya, kung sa English, allergy. Okay? Diba? So, kato nga rin sa sulfuric resort. Kung sa'yo color sa sulfur? Ha? Okay. Ha? Yellow. Okay, yellow. Okay. So, yellow na siya. Diba? Kung natin makakit-kagit, no? Mama na siya. So, yung na dito, kaya makaayon siya. Pero hindi siya pwede sa mga G6PD. So, yung mga may problema sa allergies, diba? Hindi siya pwede kasi mag-react kasi siya sa internal body chemistry ng ating katawan. Okay? So, may tendency na pwede siya ikaginhawa or malubos, diba? Kay ginit eh. It is enough to cook boiled egg. Diba? Pwede kang magpaboil ng eggs. Okay, next one. So, we have here the Philippines is also located near the equator, as I said. So, dito siya. Malapit siya sa iba. Diba, grade 3 tayo? We are told to know that the Philippines is near the equator. Diba, even in grade 3? Ano yun sa grade 3? Kasi saya ng Pilipinas or kultura at sibika at kultura? Okay, grade 3 pa. Grade 3 pa tayo. Tutluan na kita. Ang Pilipinas ay makikita malapit sa Ecuador. Okay? So, kautan na, wag ganit kailang natin yun, Ecuador pa. Okay? No, Ecuador man ba itong country? Ecuador. Okay? So, Ecuador meaning from the word equal. It divides the circle. Okay? Nasa na. No? So, this is why our country is permanently devastated by the first tropical storms. Okay? Kasi, nakakaranas siya ng, ano siya, malakas na bagyo at saka, ano yan, typhoon at saka yung storm. Ha? Okay. May dalang midland at ulan. Ito pa. Okay, so the ancient people, ang kumandong gano'n ng mga tao, they, ilang ginasumpa. Kasi tawag na ginasta, no? Nasa rin mga something huling-huling. Okay, ito ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, guys, no? Natural events always happen, but do not always translate into disasters. Okay? Sa unsa na pamaagi, this is because a disaster is a result of interaction between vulnerable human population and a natural event. Kaya siya, matawag na ito siya disaster kung, okay, kung natural events o Okay? The properties, no? Pero kailan naman natin masasabi, no disaster. Okay? In what way na hindi siya disaster? From our activity we have there that we are going to list some natural phenomena that is based in your geographical features output, no? And then based on their natural available resources and then the population. So based on our discussion that we have to describe what are the characteristics of disaster and when can we say that this is a disaster and when can we say that this is not a disaster, and we can also give examples of a disaster. So we have here, let us witness the presentations of the groups, no, based on their output by using our map. Okay, let's give them a warm applause.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So our chosen city is Cebu City. The Cebu City has a 922,611 population, and their available resources are copper mines, which includes gold, silver, iron, and coal. And the industries includes the production of cement, fertilizer, paper, coconut oil, and beer. And the geographical features of Cebu City is it has narrow coastlines, limestones, plateaus, and coastal plains. In addition to our report, disaster is a sudden calamitous event that can disrupt or destroy a community. And there are two types of disaster. It is a natural and man-made disaster. And we can call it a disaster if it can destroy or disrupt a community, and if cannot destroy or disrupt a community, you cannot call it a natural event or a disaster. And that's all. Thank you.
A warm applause for our group of presenters.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So, our chosen place is Surigao del Sur. The total population of Surigao del Sur of the year 2020 is 642,255. And the available resources in Surigao del Sur is rice, bananas, and other tropical fruits, also known for producing seafood and seafood products. The geographical resource features is located along the northeastern coast of Mindanao, facing the Philippine Sea between 125 degree 40 to 126 degree 20 east longitudes and 755 and 920 north latitudes. Situated west is the Diwata mountain range, isolating the province from the rest of Mindanao. So disaster is sudden calamitous that causes great harm and cause great damage to many properties. So we can tell that it is a disaster when it affects our life, properties, and causes a lot of damage. And we can also tell that it is not a disaster when that particular disaster is occurred in an isolated place.
Very good. So share our outputs. So thank you. And while others, please put your observations and descriptions at the back. Sa likod ng map ninyo. So ilagay ang inyong explanation na. Okay, so as a totality, thank you, Kid, thank you, girls. We can say that disaster is always what? Is always unexpected. So it is a sudden calamitous event. Okay? So, thank you.